So you're probably wondering what this is. Occasionally I Google Bradius because I'm a narcissist, but seriously, it's because I have my own links and I want to make sure that they show up in Google, like Bradius.tv and stuff like that. So occasionally, when I'm doing my research every month or two on Bradius on Google, I find a gem like this. This is a complete article written about my Spider-Man video in Chinese, and I read like the first 3 paragraphs of this and then I stopped because I wanted to read the rest live. And just to be clear, I don't know Chinese, so it's probably written very well and is a very nice article, but I'm going to be doing the worst thing and translating it through Google Translate and reading it that way because, oh my gosh. So this was written by Shin. Thank you very much. You could have reached out to me. Like, I'm happy to talk about stuff that I made if anybody else wants to do that, but he just went ahead and wrote it. It got like 12 likes and a comment, but I am so happy that this exists because I want you to experience this with me. GPT-3 enters the Marvel Universe and the two-dimensional guy uses it to generate a sequel to Spider-Man. That is my new username. I'm the two-dimensional guy now. New AI gameplay. Try generating a Spider-Man movie script? GPT-3 has added a new item to its list of achievements. It has successfully generated a 28-page Spider-Man, the hero can't go home movie script with complete dramatic structure and smooth language. Since GPT-3 can refine and summarize corpus text in a logical way and can write poetry and rap lyrics, then it is not impossible to write a short script according to the needs of cats and tigers, right? This is probably some sort of expression that didn't translate well. In fact, it is possible, and some people have already done so. New AI gameplay. Try generating a Spider-Man movie script? Bradius, the simple animation uploader on YouTube, tried a difficult challenge using GPT-3 to generate a script for the Spider-Man series of movies. After watching Spider-Man No Home, Bradius felt that it was a waste to only watch the single version of this movie. Why not use AI to generate a script for a spin-off sequel to the Spider-Man movie? Although the Spider-Man IP was Although the Spider-Man IP was bought back by Marvel, that's not true. Each movie was a large-scale production that cost at least over $100 million US. The cost of No Home was $200 million US. However, the money for big productions is spent on big stars, big sets, big special effects, and big promotions. That's true. The script is nothing more than cutscenes fighting youth love, and the greater the ability to... with great power comes great responsibility. The uncle... Spoilers! The uncle/aunt dies on the bridge part. Oh my gosh. Use AI to challenge human screenwriters, and it should be no problem. I just want to get it out there. That was not my intention. Okay, this looks like a GIF, but it only has 1 frame. But you know what? I'm fine if it's only... I'm just glad they didn't download the video, you know? RNN failed as a screenwriter. The lines were too garbled. This was true. Does this just summarize my video? First, Bradius tried twice using a text generator based on a recurrent neural network, launched by Google Colab. Let's take a look at what it's generating. And then it's the already terrible sentences put through Google Translate after being translated into Chinese. So Peter walked over and kept pulling his hair with his hands. I can't believe you all actually want to pass him, Peter? Peter opened his mouth, but no sound came out. That's actually really translated well both times. Suddenly a smile appeared on Michelle's face. Yeah, well, that's pretty close. But it's really weird to see screenshots of my video in this article. Michelle, I was just kidding. I do not care. Bye-bye. Okay, then we should run some... Wait, I'll stop here. Have you noticed that it's actually quite unsound? Starting from the second sentence of pass him, the style of painting starts to go wrong. Not to mention that some messy things will start to be generated later, such as Dristanst and Cop... Wait, what? So those are the 2 random words that, like, didn't make any sense, and, like, instead they just garbled it up here. Maybe this is like a read-along with the video. When the editor saw it, he thought it was some kind of technical term. Unexpectedly, when he looked it up, he found no such word at all. That didn't happen. I knew that those weren't words. Oh. Isn't that just bullshit? Then the author suddenly came up with the idea of pouring all the movie script text of the Spider-Man series into the RNN. Moreover, this time the model will be trained 200 times with these corpus to see the effect. I'm pretty sure I'm saying this word wrong, and I'm really sorry. Peter, pull, tug, tug. Oh, so this is even, like, the even worse script. put through Google Translate. So it just doesn't make sense at all. And then I say, oh no. So that translated back, stop it. Throwing a handful of rice on the keyboard and letting the chickens peck at it would be better than this. I should have put that line in the video. That line should have ended up in my video. This is even worse than last time. It can be said that the entire article is full of nonsense. The generated text seems to be a mess of characters, personalities, and script styles from all the movies. It seems that using RNN does not work. It doesn't matter. The author has plan B. It's weird that they've transitioned from saying Bradius to the author, because they got it right. Bradius is the character on screen, and now we're just talking as the editor and the author. Oh, never mind. GPT-3 is a great success as a screenwriter. The script is full and dramatic. If you can't get it right with Jeff Dean's RNN text generator, that's a weird detail to put all the way over here, how about using other companies' text generation AI? Bradius found that the text generation API based on GPT-2 is now readily available, but wasn't GPT-3 already out a long time ago? Bradius praised GPT-3 as trained using the entire internet and the smartest AI on the entire internet, and used it to write the script for the Spider-Man sequel. Is this just completely just summarizing the video? Because that's what a lot of news is these days about YouTube videos, where they just kind of write about what happens. But it's weird seeing it happen and then being translated over. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with it, because that video is not available in Chinese, and so if it reaches a wider audience like this, even if it's 20 people, I'm fine with that. A lazy human being blessed with GPT-3 only needs to input the sentence, "The following is the entire leaked script of the next Spider-Man movie in the Marvel Universe," and the AI will output a 28-page compliant movie script with a complete and neat dramatic structure. Okay, don't appreciate being called lazy, but it wasn't necessarily that simple. I needed to press a lot of different buttons, especially since I was using a mix of the API and the playground back then. Before ChatGPT came out, it was just oh, you can toy around with it, or you could use your card to use the API, but I did, on the playground at first, I did need to kind of summarize a couple sections, because you can't just input a lot of text, because that uses a lot more tokens. So I had it summarize what it had written so far, and then I put it into the next bit, and then I had it keep writing, and it worked surprisingly well. It kept the story structured, especially when I was okay, this is kind of act 3. I didn't add much to the story at all. I was just this is where we are in the story, and I didn't just push one button to make 28 pages, because OpenAI would be bankrupt by now. But this is from the beginning of the video. This script has a complete story structure and also contains special plots from the Marvel Universe. Oh wait, okay. I thought it was actually going to go over what was actually in the script, because that didn't happen in the video. Bradius originally thought that AI could not replace human screenwriters and produce comparable works, but when he got a 28-page excellent script, he was too lazy. Okay, I guess he was too lazy to draw it all in animation and then make a video, so he only made a concise version. That's true. That's true. I thought he was just gonna call me lazy twice, but no, yes, this is a line from the video. Bradius also said that because he couldn't contact Holland, he dubbed Spider-Man in the animation himself. I'm sure Holland won't mind. The following is a simplified version of the trailer for the spoofed sequel to Spider-Man Heroes Don't Go Home. This can't be AI. This was 2022. I doubt this was AI. Title, because I that kind of just poked me in the brain a little bit. If it's just summarizing the sequel, there are AIs that do that now, where they just take a transcript from a YouTube video and then they generate an article. But I do think some human was behind this whole thing. Title, produced by Bradius Studio and has nothing to do with Sony. Sony, please don't sue me. And AI couldn't grasp that, because that wasn't in the captions. No, but I think this is literally just a yep, this is yeah, this is a complete summary of the trailer. Yep, this is, I'm skipping over this, because this is actually just a summary. I mean, it's a really well researched summary. It gets everything right. This script has plots, twists, ups and downs, and suspense. That's a lot of S's. The rhythm is relaxed and relaxed. I'm sure those are two words that mean similar things that aren't both relaxed in Chinese. And the material is rich and diverse. Is it very solid and has no trace of machine generation? Oh my gosh, this is the top comment on that video. Someone commented more accurately. Although I haven't watched it, it feels much better than Mobius. Morbius is a new technology style of a vampire-themed scumbag starring Jared Leto from the Marvel Universe. It has a bad reputation with an IMDb score of 5.2 and Rotten Tomatoes score of 17%. Oh, Bradius is not the only one who uses GPT-3 to generate scripts. In a post commemorating the second anniversary of the launch of GPT-3, a netizen with the ID Death Star Excavator only adjusted parameters such as word frequency and used GPT-3 to generate a paragraph of "The refrigerator fell to the ground and broke my leg," a family sitcom short script. It also has a tune and is sung as karaoke. Oh, okay. Although critics say that GPT-3 does not fall out of the category of high-end repeaters and relies solely on sheer force to achieve miracles. But it can be seen that such a high-end repeater can already extract narrative logic from natural language text through deep learning. References, my YouTube video. This article comes from the WeChat public account. Author Yan is so sleepy. 3.6 Krypton, published with permission. Permission of who? I'm fine with it, again. But yeah, that's the article. Like, I just wanted to go over this on camera because, like, it's so weird to just see this happen and not know it exists for, like, over a year. Because I can't read stuff like this. It just kind of shows up sometimes, and I don't really know how I feel about this, because, like, it is just a summary of my video, but it is also linking it, even though it does completely just explain the entire thing. Although it does have some merit because it pulls other sources like this Reddit thread about early GPT-3 usage. So it's like, and it pulls a comment, and like it has effort behind it, but like it seems like this guy over here on the right, like, writes every once in a while, at least, like every day or two. So I don't know. It seems like it's just like kind of a smaller blog post style news thing. So it's neat. It's neat to see articles written about my stuff. But like I'll gladly talk about them. Like if you want to make it like something cool, I'd link the video like on one of these images instead of just like here's a non-clickable link all the way at the bottom. But I don't know. It's just, I thought it would be pretty fun to go over. So this might become a video, it might not. It's pretty fun to see this kind of thing happen.